Hi everyone, welcome to Northern Zen Yoga. My name is Sandra, and I just want to take a couple of moments before we begin the class today and remind you about a very important aspect of yoga. And that is, when we are doing yoga, we must listen to our bodies. We must not do things that our body is not ready for. And this doesn't matter if you're very young or very old. Generally, when we start doing yoga, we're not as flexible as our body could be if given the time and the attention to get there. So we need to look at what can we do to modify what the instructor is doing so that we can have a more comfortable experience. Now, you do want to feel a little achy stretchiness whenever you're experiencing the postures of yoga. Even as long as I have been doing yoga, I've been doing yoga now for about 8 years, I have to search for that spot where I can feel it. I can feel my body stretching in that place. It's not comfortable, but it is not painful, because pain is what we have to watch for. Pain is the signal that we are doing more than our body is capable of. And we have to obey that, and we have to honor it. So when you're doing your yoga class, even if you discover that one of the things I'm asking you to do is just not doable today, or not doable at all for you at this point, don't do it. This is your practice. It's not my practice. All I'm here for is to just guide you to have a better experience during your practice. Now, I do try to offer as much as I can modifications, but during the yoga class, it's very difficult to give all the instruction I would love to give, because it would take much too much time, and some people would not find that interesting to watch. So listen to yourself. You are the best judge. I can't feel your back. I can't feel your knees. I want you to obey your body. Listen to your body. Go as far as you can, and then next time, maybe it'll go a little further. Welcome to my kitchen, by the way. I'm hoping that you are really enjoying my yoga classes that I'm offering you. And please, if you are, subscribe and like. These are important things for you to do in order to keep a channel functioning. So do that, pass it on to your friends, share with everyone, and I'll see you in class. Bye for now. Hi everyone, welcome to Northern Zen Yoga. My name is Sandra, and today we're going to be doing a yoga class that's very gentle and easy. You're going to like this one. So as we begin in every class, we're going to start in our easy pose. Now, easy pose for some of you isn't so easy. I understand that. One thing that can help you is you can sit on a blanket. Some people like to sit on a block. I find it's a little bit uncomfortable. If you have a bolster, you can also sit on a bolster. Just something to get your hips up a little higher, and you'll find that your knees will relax down a little lower toward the ground. But in any case, even if you're sitting like this right now and that feels difficult, that's okay. You're doing yoga. Doesn't matter what you look like. It's the journey to get there. That's the important thing. So, sitting in our easy pose, whatever that looks like for you, we're going to begin by breathing. So let's just sit and focus on the breath for a few moments. And close your eyes. Don't try to control the breath yet. Just become aware of your breath. Feel your breath moving in and out. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale and exhale. And now as you breathe, your next inhale, we're going to fill up our belly with air. So we're going to push the belly way out. And on the exhale, we're going to push the belly back in and push it upward. Breathing in, filling up the belly. And on the exhale, pushing it back and up. Let's just continue breathing like that for a few more breaths. And as you do, let your shoulders relax. Let your arms relax. Your hands can be just sitting gently on your lap, any way that feels comfortable. Begin to think about straightening up your spine. Your chin should be level to the mat. if you like, you can keep your eyes closed for the next little while, or you can let them float gently open. And we're going to inhale, inhaling the arms up, reaching up as high as you can. So if you're only up to here, that's okay. Otherwise, just reach up as high as you can go, and on your exhale, bringing the hands down toward the mat. Inhaling again, bringing them up. Exhale them down. So we're following our breath here. So inhale, don't forget, you're inhaling into the belly. Exhale, push your belly back in. Once more, inhale up. And this time as you exhale, let's just drop over to the right side, taking a side stretch. Inhale on the way up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale as you come up. Exhale to the right side again. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale. We're going to take a twist now. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Out, twisting to the right. So take your left hand and just let it relax down on your knee or on your leg or wherever you can reach, even if you can only reach about here. And we're going to make sure our spine is nice and straight. So just take a moment to focus on your spine. Make sure you're not leaning forward or too far back. Inhale, lift up your rib cage. And exhale, let's just take that twist just a little deeper, pushing our right shoulder back, keeping our belly forward. So this is very important. Come back to center. We're going to keep the belly forward because as we twist, we want to make sure the twist is all up in the upper rib cage area, not in our low back area back here. So by lifting up the rib cage, keeping our belly forward and turning the shoulders, just focusing on the shoulders, we are bringing the twist into the upper part of the spine. So let's just try that again. Let's inhale the arms up. We're still going to go to the right this time. Exhale to the right. Focus on your shoulders twisting and keep your belly forward. And if it's available to you, you can let your chin drift over toward that right shoulder. Turning your head gently. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center. Let's inhale. Reaching up. Exhale. Let's twist to the other side now. Remember, we're working with the shoulders twisting. Belly button is facing forward. So you may not twist as far as you think you should be able to go, but that's okay. The twist now is in the right place in your body. And again, if your chin allows and your neck allows, you can just turn your head toward the left shoulder. Let's come back to center, nice and easy. Inhale, stretch way up as high as you can stretch. And on your exhale, we're going to bow to the earth. We're going to bring our belly down toward the floor. Put your hands down when you feel you need to. And even if you're only here in this position, if you can't even get this far and the floor is still too far away, grab your block. This is what the block is for, to help bring the floor to you. In any case, wherever you're at, take another deep breath in. And on your exhale, see if you can relax down just a little further. Micro movements count here. And if you would like to rock here inside your hips, side to side. And then using your hands to help bring you back up, we're going to walk our hands back toward the body, coming back upright. Inhale, let's stretch way up. This time on the exhale, we're bringing the hands behind us. Fingertips are on the floor, or you can put them on your block. And if you like, you can push your knuckles down if your knuckles are able to reach. We're going to pull the shoulder blades toward each other, opening up our chest. So try to walk those hands closer together, opening up your chest. Inhale, lift up the rib cage. Exhale, relax your head back and let your chin come up as high as it can. Stretching out the front of your neck, your throat chakra. Push into the floor a little bit, trying to make that arch just a little bit deeper. Release slowly. Inhale your arms back up. Exhale, bring palms together, pressing palms straight down toward your navel. And come just as deep as you're able to go without letting your hands come apart. Close your eyes for a moment. Take this moment to feel your body. Feel what it's feeling right now. The energy is starting to move through the body, so you might feel a little tingling. Take another deep breath in. Exhale. We're going to switch the feet now. We're going to do the last couple of movements again. So if you've had one foot near your body, you're going to take that foot and you're going to bring it out toward the front, and you're going to take the opposite foot and bring it back toward the body. Getting ready. Reposition yourself again. Inhale. Stretch up. Exhale. Let's bow to the earth. And once you get down here, take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, focus on pushing your belly to the floor, not your head. Push down against your belly. And again, if you want to rock a little bit here to help loosen up your hip joints, it's okay. You can walk your hands back toward the body. Inhale the arms up. And we're going to do that little back bend again. So exhale, bring the hands behind you, fingertips toward you. And we're going to pull these shoulder blades in. Try not to lean back here. Try to keep yourself fairly straight, pressing down your fingertips or your knuckles. Pull the shoulders in. Inhale. Exhale. Relax your head back. Chin come up, stretching out the throat. And exhale, release. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, palms together back into prayer pose, keeping those palms pressed firmly together. Close your eyes here for a second. Now you might hear some outdoor activity happening. I'm out in a sun porch, and people are out today cutting the grass and things. So if you hear some ambient noise, just let it float across you. And shake out your wrists. So we're going to get our legs moving. So we're going to stretch out our right leg, bringing our left leg in as close as we can. So for you, it might look like this. For others, you should be able to get it maybe just a little higher, but your knee is way up here. That's again where your block can come in or your blanket, and you can sit this to relax down against if you need to. Make sure you're still feeling a stretch. Don't make it too comfortable. Okay, we're going to inhale the arms up and stretch up through the spine. Exhale. We're going to come forward. Now, if you're coming down and you're feeling a tremendous pull on the back of your leg, that's your hamstring, you can bend your knees slightly just to make that just slightly more comfortable. But the object is to bring your belly toward your thigh, not to bring your head down toward the floor. So again, let's just relax down as far as we can. Just relax into it. Then take a deep breath. Inhale. And just lift yourself up slightly. Exhale. Relax back down again. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, relax back down again. This action of coming up and down helps the hamstring to relax out. And you'll notice probably, even if it's just a micro movement, you probably went just that tiny bit deeper every time you relax down. Let's walk our hands to help us come back up again. Shake that leg out, and we'll switch sides. Once again, you can use any of your props to help make this knee more comfortable as it hangs out here to the side. This leg straight out or slightly bent. Let's inhale the arms up, stretch up, exhale, coming back down again. And just notice where you stop Take an inhale, push against the floor if you like. Inhale up slightly. Exhale, relax back down again. Inhale up, coming up your body slightly. Exhale, relax back down again. Once more. Inhale, coming up slightly. Exhale, relax back down again. Just breathe here for a moment. And walk your hands back toward the body. Shake out your leg. This time we're going to have both legs out front. If you like, you can use a blanket here or your block to have underneath your legs so that your knees are slightly bent. We don't want straight-legged position here. We're going to be stretching the muscles in the back of the body. So a slightly bent knee is a good position to have. Let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, push your belly down toward your thighs. Come down as far as you can. Remember, wherever you stop is where you're at right now, and that's okay. As long as you're feeling it, you're doing it. So bring yourself down as close as you can get toward your legs. Once again, we're going to come back up just a little bit. So place your hands on the floor, lift up the torso. You can inhale, exhale out, relax back down. Inhale up again, exhale down. One more time. Inhale up, exhale. As you come back down, relax yourself here. Take a few breaths. Notice where you feel the most stretching and the most tension. And slowly come back up. Shake everything out if you need to. We're going to take our right leg and we're going to place it just across the left one so that the foot is on the floor if possible. Now, if your foot doesn't quite make it to the floor, you could always put a block here or your blanket, either one, just to make that part a little easier. So we're going to grab with our left hand our right knee. We're going to lift up the right arm. We're going to bring it behind us. And we're going to gently push that right shoulder back. And at the same time, holding on to the leg, but not to the kneecap, we're going to pull the knee the other direction. So just give your leg a little squeeze as you push your shoulder back. If you like, you can look back over your shoulder still. Come back to center. We're going to counterbalance it by switching the direction. We're turning now. So we're going to turn this way. This way is a little easier. And come back to center. Stretch out your leg. Shake it out if you need to. We're going to take the opposite leg now. We're going to bring it across, putting our foot to the floor. Knee is bent. We're going to bring the right arm this time and grab our shin. Grab not on the kneecap. Just make sure you're not grabbing the top of your leg. And we're going to take the left arm, bring it behind us, and we're going to push our shoulder back and give a little tug on our leg that's crossed over at the same time. And if you want to look over your shoulder, if your neck allows, you can do that too. Breathe, don't hold your breath. And come back to center. We're going to switch sides, so we're going to turn the opposite direction now. Counterbalance twist. And then come back to center. Take that leg away, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Let's come on to all fours. So this is called cat-cow. You're coming on to all fours. Our knees are about a fist width apart, so make sure you can put your fist down between your knees. Hands are close to just underneath your shoulders or wherever you feel the most balanced. Too close to the knees, you might feel like you're falling forward. Too far away, you might feel like you're caving in. So just find that perfect spot. If you can't flatten your feet to the floor, you can tuck your toes like this. In any case, we're going to drop the belly. Put a nice little bowl in our back, lift our chin up, take an inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to tuck our pelvis in, tuck our chin in, lift our belly up, and push all the air out. Cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. One more inhale. Really lift up your tailbone, lift up your chin. Exhale. And on the exhale, we're going to touch our toes together. Lift our knees apart as far as we can get them. Push back against our hands, bringing our bottom down toward our heels. And we're coming into wide leg child pose, letting our belly get heavy. Bringing our forehead down toward the floor. So, important thing to remember, keeping your bottom near your heels is the important thing. Your head doesn't have to come to the floor if it doesn't make it. However, you've got your block handy, and you're finding that as soon as you try to bring your head down a little further, your bottom comes up. Instead, use the block. Block has lots of sides, just to help make this a little more comfortable. So you can relax here for just a few minutes. Push into your palms. If some of you would like to add a little shoulder stretch here, come up onto your fingertips, put your head down between the arms, stretching it up. Walk your hands back toward your body, and you can stay in this position if this feels comfortable enough, or you can bring your knees in toward each other. Again, if you can't sit on your heels, your block is here to help you, to help lift up. Just going to sit here for a few minutes, just resting down, trying to find a nice stretch here at the top of the thighs without going into any kind of pain. If you're very flexible in this position, and this is not feeling like anything is stretching here, some of you may be able to move your feet apart and start to bring your bottom down toward the floor and sit on the floor. Now, make sure you're not feeling any pain in the knee area. Pain in the knee means you're twisting and torquing something. So we just want to feel achy muscles in the thigh, maybe a little bit of achiness in the area of the feet. And then we'll come back up on all fours, shake our legs out. Get all those muscles going. We're going to come into a balanced posture in this position. So here we're going to be lifting up our right arm and our left leg. So stretching out the right arm, stretching out the left leg. Reach, reach, reach for the opposite direction. Push your heel away from you. Reach forward with your fingertips. Tighten up your belly. Look just ahead of your mat. Find balance here. And this is also a bit of strengthening too. So if you can't hold this posture as long as we're holding it now, don't worry. Just keep coming back to it. Exhale. Drop your hand down. Switch sides now. Stretching out the left hand and the right leg. It's called a cat stretch. And release. Switching sides one more time. Stretch it out. Right hand, left leg. Push your heel away. Really feel the stretch to the back of the leg. And release. Opposite sides one more time. Right leg, left hand. And release. Come back into child pose. Wide leg child pose if you like, or if you want to try knees together child pose. Same rule applies. Bottom must be near the heels. I like to grab the back of my feet in this posture. Helps me to stretch out my back a little more. But you may only get to here, and if that's where you're feeling it, you're doing it. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale, slowly come up. And we're going to make our way to our belly. Coming down onto the belly. We're going to come into Sphinx pose. Elbows are closer together, more in front of the chest than in Cobra. Drop your belly to the floor. And being here, you might find that you're a little bit off of the mat. You can put your blanket here to help bring the floor up a little closer. You want to feel a stretch in the low back right in here. So moving your elbows out might help a little bit, but you might just feel the stretch move farther up the rib cage. Instead, bring the floor up a little higher by putting the blanket under your belly. Deep breath here, inhale, exhale, and just let everything sag. And even if you're feeling a stretch in your back, as long as it's not a sharp, sudden pain, you're okay. Let's come down onto our cheek, release down. Bring your elbows back closer to the sides of your body now. Elbows near your chest. Palms facing down. And we're going to inhale, just lift up as much as you can, pressing from your elbow to your palms down into the floor. Exhale, take a cheek. Inhale up again, push your elbows down. And let's switch sides of our cheeks. As we come down. Inhale up one more time. Head forward. Let's take a breath here. Exhale. Relax down. This time we're going to bring our palms beside our chest. We're going to come into a Cobra. So if you find that the first one we did was just enough for you, for your back, you can continue to do that for the next couple of movements. But if you want a little more stretch, palms are right beside your chest, legs are stretched out behind you, nice and straight. We're going to inhale, pushing into the floor, keep your belly on the floor. Elbows tight to the body, exhale down. Inhale, push up again. Make sure your belly is touching the floor, it's not lifting up. Exhale, come back down. One more time, push into the floor, lift up, look forward. Let's take a breath here. Exhale, relax everything down. Shake out your arms. Just take a few breaths here. Now we're going to go into half locust. So in half locust, we take our hands, we have them palm up, and we place them on our thighs. This is to help give us a little bit of a push if we need to push up the leg. The chin is touching the floor. So it's important as we lift the leg that we keep our chin down on the floor. Starting with the right leg, chin down on the floor. Inhale the right leg up as high as you can. Point your toe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale that leg down. Take a cheek. Relax down, take a cheek. Chin back to the mat. We're going to inhale the left leg up this time. Inhale it up as high as you can. Point your toe. Exhale it down. Take the other cheek now. Chin back to the mat. Inhale, right leg. Up to the sky. Keep it straight if you can. One more inhale, lift it a little higher, and then relax it down and take the cheek. Switching to the left leg, chin to the mat. Inhale, left leg up, high as you can go. Take another inhale, lift it up a little bit more, and drop it down. Exhale. Relax your whole body. Take a rest here. Pushing your palms into the floor, come up onto your hands and knees. Push back to child pose. This is an important position to go into after you do some back curls, because you need to have the counter stretch to help stretch the low back in the opposite direction. Now we're going to come into probably the most difficult posture we're going to go into today, and that's called down dog. So I just want you to do what you can do here. If you can't get into down dog, you can always go into down puppy. This is down puppy. Thumb up in the air, knees on the floor, arms stretched out as far as you can, head headed toward the mat. But we're going to try the down dog first. So placing your hands in front of you, turn your palms and your fingers so that they're slightly toward each other. So your elbows are out to the sides. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees up, push against your palms. You can bend your knees here if you like. Take a few breaths here. And then slowly begin to walk your feet toward your hands. Or if you like, hands toward the feet, whichever way works better for you, till you come into a forward fold. Knees are relaxed here. As a matter of fact, bend your knees as much as you need to let your tummy relax down onto your thighs. And once you're in the forward fold, just relax here, breathe deeply. Just allow your body to be able to relax down, let the circulation come up to the top of your head. Let your arms relax down. And even if you're here, and the floor is still too far away, you always have that block too. You can always put your block in front of you, put your hands on the block. We're going to inhale to a halfway lift position. So we're going to take our hands, we're going to place them on our thighs. Pushing into the thighs, push your tailbone out till your head comes up and you're fairly flat in your back. So your legs can be bent if you like, or they can be straight here. Exhale, relax back again. And do that one more time. So hands on the thighs, push into your thighs, push your tailbone out, lift up your head. Exhale, relax down. We're going to use a motion called a reverse swan dive. So the arms are going to come out nice and wide. We're going to lift up, pushing into the feet, push into your legs, bend your knees, come up. And in here, if you need to, if coming out like this isn't working for you, press into your thighs and push your torso up. Once upon a time, we used to do this motion where we curled the back coming up. Chiropractors found a lot of people injured their back doing that, so now we do the flat back reverse swan dive coming up. Exhale, bring your palms down into prayer position. And we're going to widen our feet apart. Come up as wide as you can here. We're going to come down into the forward fold again, only this time we're going to be in a wide-legged stance. So, taking your time, inhale your arms up, exhale, falling from the hip joint, not from your low back. Coming down, nice flat back, halfway. You use your thighs, release yourself down, try to reach for the mat. And if the mat is too far away, we're just going to put our hands here onto our block. Relax, relax, relax. We're going to walk our hands over toward our right foot, bend our right knee, and just take a stretch down this leg. Do you feel the inside of your leg stretch? Come back to center, very slowly. Start walking your hands over toward the left foot, bend the left knee, and we're going to stretch out the right leg. And back to center. We're going to come back up now, so if you need to rest your hands onto your thighs to push your torso up, you could do that. Otherwise, use your arms, come up, palms together, exhaling into prayer. going to come down onto the ground again. I'm just going to suggest that we go down again, the same way we did in the forward fold, and then you can drop your knees toward the floor. So let's just inhale up, exhale, forward fold again. You need your block here. Position, take a couple of breaths before you move, and then bring one knee to the floor, and then the other knee to the floor. We're going to be in the kneeling position. So we're going to do a similar positioning that we had standing, only this time we're going to be in the kneeling position. So we're going to begin with the right leg extended out. Now it's important to try to flatten your foot down. So not like this, so that the foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Body is forward. And if you're finding that kneeling down right now is a little bit hard on your knee, this is where you can put your blanket underneath your knee, or you can roll your mat up. We're going to inhale the left arm up. We're just going to take a side bend here. Feeling the stretch through the side body, right up from the hip joint. And it's as far as you can go. If you're only here, don't worry about it as long as you're feeling it. And exhale down. Let's switch sides. Inhale that arm up. Exhale, take a little side bend here. Inhale up. And bring that knee back down. We're going to come down to the mat now. Coming down any way we can onto our bottom. Relax down nice and slow. Bring your knees up. Just roll on your back until your back feels much more relaxed. Drop your arms out to the side. And we're going to drop our knees over to the left. Looking toward our right hand. And we're going to try to keep our shoulders as close to the mat as we can here. Just take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale your knees back up. Exhale the knees over to the right. And we're going to turn our head to look to the left. Deep breath in. Inhale the knees back up to center. Again, if you like, you can just roll on your back. And we're going to stretch out for Shavasana. Let everything relax down. Take a few long, slow, deep breaths in through the nose. And let them go through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Let everything become soft and relaxed. And let your mind drift away to a place that is so peaceful. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, gently waking up your body. And give yourself a nice long body stretch. Just stretch. Stretch it out. And then bring your knees back up. Hug them into your chest. And just take a moment to feel how relaxed and how soft your body feels. And then rolling over to one side, it doesn't matter which. Take a few more breaths here. These are for you. These last quiet moments before life starts to make its demands upon you again. And when you're ready, slowly make your way up to seated position. And join me in easy pose. We'll close our class today by chanting one beautiful Om. We take a breath in and out first, and then on the next inhale, we exhale for Om. Let's inhale, exhale, inhaling for Om. Om. Rub your hands together, generating your chi, your prana. And as you do this, think of places inside you right now that you know need some healing energy. And as you think of that place, close your eyes, place your palms over your closed eyes, and when you breathe in, open them. Sending it deep inside. On your exhale, palms to ceiling, sending the energy out to the universe, scooping up just a little piece, bringing it back to heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've pressed subscribe. If you haven't, please do that. And also, feel free to send me any messages you need to ask me questions or have comments about this class. I'm always wonderfully glad to hear from you all. Bye for now. See you next time.